The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chiesa. Hoists it forward. Zapata, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Duvan Zapata has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you.
Chiesa, and it's got through. Now it's Muriel, looking to force his way through. He's had a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Duvan Zapata just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Boateng. Badel. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Ilicic. Zapata. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gazal goes looking. Zapata. Luis Muriel gets on the end of it. Ilicic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Josip Ilicic. Gazal. And here's Zapata. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Zapata. Zapata. And the ball is out of play. Caceres. Now it's Muriel. It's a good-looking cross. Timely intervention. Ribery. Tries lifting it over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's gifted it back. Keeps everyone guessing. Chiesa goes for the cross.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. And it's Ribery. Chance to break. Zapata tries to stroke it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's got paid to a promising move. Tries to get it forward quickly. Adel drives it forward. Yard does well there, alert. Ilicic cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his team
Goes for goal! Away from immediate danger. Badal.
Chiesa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good interception.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
How about a shot? Zapata goes through the middle. He's gone for goal. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Atalanta got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Atalanta clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Ribery. Now it's Ribery. Oh, he's found him in space. Big chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Boateng really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Goes for it! And he just whacks it all. Tries a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gomez, brought forward. What does he try from here? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Caceres. Fiorentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently, and it's played forward. Chiesa gets it out to the wing, and it's Boateng. Fiorentina keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Atalanta couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Muriel. Cuts it out. Boateng. Gasal. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Muriel. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Caceres floats one over. Boateng. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And here's Ribery!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Gomez. Oh, great ball! And it's Ilicic. De Roon finds himself eased off the ball.
Fiorentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Ilicic, and here's Zapata, striding forward, facing goal.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the shot! Goal!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Atalanta draw first blood here.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me, because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Gazal. Badel. No way through there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gomez, and the counter is on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. That intervention was very necessary. It's come loose. Get himself offside. And that will be the final act. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, came down to just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Atalanta won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.